We've got the energy back. Today we're going in the jungle. We've had 5 days of late nights working on the car and we're exhausted. But now we've got energy because we're going forward driving. What are we taking with us? We've got the cat, your buggy.
My buggy.
So we're gonna go out somewhere, maybe some breakfast first.
Yep, we're gonna go breakfast.
And we can drive this thing.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
It's a bit legal.
Yeah.
It's a bit legal.
All right, let's load it all up and get on the road. Alright, good morning. It was a very late one last night. The truck's done. I might show you in a second. You can listen to it first, start it up. You can hear it, it runs. I reckon they finish at 5 AM. Listen to it. Now Jujo put up a post on Instagram asking for names, and one of them I noticed, because it's a Toyota Dyna, they wanted to call it the Dynamate, because the Aussies were involved. So I introduced the Dynamate.
Well boys, it was finally time to take the thing for its first drive. After 5 days of blood, sweat and tears, we had the truck running. We gave it a little run around the yard here at Pro Rock, flexed it up, and the next thing was to take it out into the jungle.
Pick up when you got it! Oh, it's chippy, bro.
The weapon.
Push up.
That's sick. There's just not enough weight in it to compress the shocks, but it's gonna work.
Can I just say, if we're doing rocks only this big, and he's saying we're doing rocks like massive, you're going, Mitch.
Alrighty, as promised, now we're gonna do a little flex test. So we flexed out Jujo's rock buggy crawler. What was that, 740 mil? You had it written down. 780. I reckon we're gonna smoke it. So we'll do the back, then the front, see how it goes. We just need a beat his car, good. 760, 780.
Right, we have 37s.
Oh, we'll try the front.
We'll be alright. We've got 37.
Front's got more weight on it. 750. He's done us. We need more weight in this thing.
Now we kind of discovered with these liquid shocks, they kind of act as a bump and a shock and a spring all in one. So we weren't able to get full compression on here, and that was a bit of a drama we were having here because it was too light.
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound.
Alright, now this is kind of the stuff that blows me away. This thing is street legal here in Indonesia. So we jumped in with one of the boys, went down the road. It's pretty crazy in a truck like this with Treps, 40s, even the off-road buggy was able to go on the street.
I can't even explain how unreal that is. Traveling in a buggy down a main street, cars, mopeds, everything, and you're just like full open wind in a buggy watching this. That's so sick. It's so good.
The buggy was just pissing water, so there might be some dramas. Hopefully it's an easy fix, but we're almost there. And it just started like smoking and shit.
So we're driving along and buggy got really hot. And we look behind us and the overflow is just pouring out water like a bloody pressure washer. So we come to the front, it's leaking at the front. It's actually where, oh no. It's where there's like a hose that comes out and it's just pissing out. So hoping they can fix it, but we need to get to the bottom of why is it overheating now.
Now this clearly isn't a street car, but a run this long, I'm not surprised it had a little drama. But the boys said it isn't common for this car, so there must be a little leak. And we're gonna find it, put some fresh coolant in it, and hopefully we'll be back on the road.
She should be good now. She should be good. She's had a bit of sickness. She's had some water. She's good now.
We're just thirsty, dehydrated. We made it to the regional areas. It's actually super nice around here. It's more our speed, I think, a lot chiller.
Right, we're in the big rig. We are out at one of Jujo's mates' places, heading out into the jungle. We've got the buggy, his cat, and there's a couple of his mates. They're in yellow. They look like Jeeps or something. I saw them in the distance, we'll have a sus, but I want to cruise out to the area. There should be some river crossings and stuff, and then some really hectic rocks. So we're just in two-wheel drive. The transfer case in this, you actually have to hop out and lock it into center lock and then high and low range. So we'll get out there first and then see what we're working with. But first time driving the rig. Alrighty, we're on the road, boys! And drive up your tire.
Righto, the time has finally come. Going wheeling in a different country. We are over here in the jungle in Indonesia. We don't know what we're expecting, but it looks green, it looks wet, and it looks like it's going to be a ton of fun.
Alrighty, we're here. We arrived at the beginning of the track. It's called The One. I actually have no idea what it's called. But I can only assume by the way of the mountains around us, we're going to head into a valley. We crossed the river on the way up, and Julio's like, oh, depending on how much water's in here, that's the water that we're going to be driving through, which is further downstream. So there was water in there, which means there should be a little bit up here. But we've got these two guys in the yellow buggies. What are they? Vitaras? Little Jimny and a Sierra. So they're the locals. They're going to take us up. There's actually a huge crew. Look, turn around. Look how many people are here. He's brought all his mates out. It's pretty sweet for us to tag along on this one. So we're going to jump in, give it a rip, and see what we come into. All right, this thing's incredibly light in the back. Obviously, we don't have the tray on yet, so I've gone pretty gnarly and put 6 in the back, 10 PSI in the front, and we'll start there. But brand new traps, they're quite stiff still, so I'll let them bed in a bit. But hopefully it helps us with traction because it was super stiff coming in, but there was like 30 pound in them, so hopefully this helps.
Alrighty guys, we'll say a quick mention to this episode's sponsor, which is Finance Hunting. Now, this whole trip wouldn't be possible without them. So if you are a small business owner or even a larger business and you want to reinvest your money or expand, get new equipment, grow your team, definitely check out the guys. They've got an awesome crew there. The boys there, Norm and Scotty. Even online, check out, fill out one of their forms and you'll be able to chat to the boys about what you can do for your business. And turns out if you go to Bali, you'll be able to get he can sort out a police escort for you, which is pretty damn cool. Anyway, thanks to the boys at Finance Hunting. Let's get back to the action.
Whew, all right, it is hot. I mean, it's not super hot day, but where we are, we're surrounded by like trees and bushes and there's zero wind. It's dead still and just sticky, but that's fine. We're in the jungle. It is green, it is jungleless. We're not in the sun, at least we've got some shade. Now we said the track runs down, pretty much down here into a river, and we're just gonna drive up the whole river. A couple of the cars are going first, then we're gonna follow up by the Dynamite, see if it makes it with not much weight in it. I mean, we don't have that front locker, but we did weld it. So if we get stuck, we can jump out and turn the locker on. So I'm just gonna grab a new camera battery, follow these boys, and we'll see what the forward driving here is all about. I'm keen. We're in a Toyota. Can't go wrong.
Let's go!
Okay, so I was having a little bit of dramas here. Obviously the transfer case has the sticks on the back and we were stuck in two-wheel drive, but we managed to get the thing sorted so we could get down to the river. was that focused and smiling from ear to ear on the tracks here. I didn't do much talking. So this is one of the sections that the boys go to now. The main 4-drive area had a bit of logging happening, so we weren't able to go there, but down this river section was still a gnarly track. Holes the size of 37s that you cannot see. So let's rip in.
This thing is hard to drive through it. It's so big.
Stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. These tearing apart my blue heart. I swung every time. Thoughts of you leave my head.
Alright, we're in the thick of it now. It's pretty gnarly. We actually don't get forward driving like this in Australia, like down the river. It's pretty sweet. The car's going good now, so we've locked the front end because we kept getting hung up, but we're just going to go fully locked with that weldy, and it's slippery enough that we're still able to steer, but it's super jungly in here and I'm loving it. Woo!
Don't let me be alone.
I've been trying to do a U-turn in a truck in a river.
Oh my God, Sam, you're a fucking man.
All right, just a bit of background on this one. I don't know if you can see it in the shot, but there is a man-made dam here, and we had to be very careful not to drive over the dam wall. This was by one of the farmers that lived in the area. So Jujo said that we had to drive around it, dip the wheels in behind the dam, and then drive up the river.
Alright, we're coming up to the next bit. So we've gone past a little man-made dam and it drops in. Should be some deeper water. This is why we put a snorkel on it. So this is the only car in the whole convoy that could possibly do it because it's so deep. So we'll see how we go. Alright, so apparently there was a little surprise further up here. It's one of the gnarliest sections, and a bunch of the boys that helped build the truck were up here waiting for us. So let's head north and see what we run into. Bang, I think I broke the locker. But look at the position I'm in. Okay, so Zach had to run around the bridge here, so you can't really see it, but this tyre was fully jammed in between two rocks, and I think I'd snapped an axle and lost drive on that front left wheel. So we're in a bit of a pickle.
What a amazingly built bit of machinery that is.
All right, 35 spline axles tomorrow. Woo! All right, we made it out. We made it out alive of the jungle. We got through that last section. So there was a guy spotted me, right? He's like, he did this, which means straight. He's like, go, 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 go. And then he did this. He was like, and turned around and walked away. And as soon as he turned, it just went bang. And then the front wheel got stuck in a rock, accelerated, and it snapped the axle, all bad, but we made it out. All right, we've broken the car. So now we're having a traditional lunch. We're gonna cook it up, some satay chicken, or is it duck? I don't know. Go. Go. Bet. Bet is food, maybe?
Crocodile satay.
And satay sauce. Wow. Very good. Got my rice, chicken, and veggies. Thank you. Terima kasih. Alrighty, we are on the side of the road here. There's bikes going past, don't worry about that. But we've just finished wheeling for the day, and I just want to do a massive shout out to Jujo and the guys from Pro Rock. We wanted to do an international trip for a while, and we've experienced the build, bit of wheeling here, the culture. You showed us so much more than we expected, so big thank you for that. I think we'll get these boys over to Australia soon, which should be cool. And we definitely want to do some more international stuff, maybe a trip a year. So comment down below where we should go. Malaysia, Cambodia, Thailand. We're gonna do it somewhere. We're gonna do a trip a year, but we'll definitely be back here to Pro Rock. So big shout out to the guys. And thanks to Finance Hunting for making this trip possible as well. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks.
See you in the next one.
Yo.